The thing about doing these videos in one take means that if you end up burping or swallowing wrong or something like that, and then you choke for 5 minutes, you delete and you start all over because you forget, or I forget, where I was. And I'm Thomas, and this is Fat Tracks Books and Records in Cedar Park, Texas, off of 1431 in the depot, across the parking lot from the Drip and Rip Vape Shop, Don't Tell Mama Tattoos, and Sammy Smelly. I'm bringing up Sammy Smelly because they actually did a commercial. And in their commercial, if you watch it, the beginning of it and parts of it, the two owners are standing out in front of the store or their restaurant. And in the window, you can see our logo, Fat Tracks Books and Records. I was going to be a smart aleck and, right on, put a comment in their thing as every time I look at you, I see myself reflected.
No, don't like that.
I thought it was kind of witty, but then I didn't want to take away from their commercial because they paid money for it. Why am I talking about commercials? Well, in advertising, because I've spoken about advertising before. Well, this week has been dead, like super dead. And it's not just like we've been dead, like the parking lot's been empty. So, I mean, I'm sure that they're doing okay, but I'm sure they would like to be doing better. And likely, just as likely, the creepy monkey over here with a children's playground, like they've been dead all week. So, it's weird, but it is what it is. Small retail, beginning of school. What do you do? But it made me think about the advertising stuff that I'd been talking about before. So I mentioned that I was looking at print media, Community Impact and the Austin Chronicle. The problem that I see with those is that they want a lot of money and they want a commitment for like 6 months at a minimum. Which I don't want to pay them that much money for 6 months, particularly when it's one thing to get an article written about you. It's another one, though, when you have like an ad in there, because I don't know about other people, but when I'm looking at the community impact, like the blocks, the pages with nothing but ads, I just flip through. I don't even look at it.
Whoa, skip.
And I suspect a lot of people are like that. I also suspect a lot of people are like that with the Austin Chronicle. Now, I don't know that, but it's a lot of money to put down just to have people not even pay attention. So, going back to Sammy Smelly, they did a commercial they put on social media, and I was like, that's a good idea. So I've been thinking about doing stuff. So the first one, I've thought of 3 ideas. The first one being something insane, like Power Thirst.
Hey, do you want to feel so energetic? Try Power Thirst. Energy drinks for people who need gratuitous amounts of energy.
Just off the wall, crazy, oh my God, why are you yelling at me kind of thing. The second one, I was thinking about doing like the old store, small retail adverts that they used to do on the community access channels back in like, the 80s, early 90s. Think on The Simpsons, Mr. Plow, stay up until 2 o'clock to see your commercial right before the station went off the air.
Call Mr. Plow. That's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow.
And then the third one is the showcase one. So the showcase one is, again, 80s, early 90s. It would be like the store logo. This week at Marshall's, we got this, we got that, we got this, we got that. And then Marshall's, shopping here is a pleasure, which is not the Marshall's thing. I don't remember what the Marshall's thing was, so whatever.
Smart shoppers are discovering Marshalls, brand names for less.
So that one is the easiest one to replicate on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. But it also means I've got to order a light box that things will actually fit into. I've got one, but it's too small. So, And then, like I said, the insane one is the easier one to do if I come up with a good idea. but I haven't thought of any really good ideas. And then the store, public access one, I mean, the hardest thing for that is either picking out the music or coming up with the jingle. So, but there you go. It's Thursday, the 20th. Last video like this for the week. I hope everyone's having a good week. You should swing by. I'm open till 7 today, 8 tomorrow.
Dang. What's up with all these books?
Hope everyone has a good weekend.
Sweet moves, Thomas!
Now it's over!